What's up, my YouTube diecast fam? How's everyone doing? Customs. I told y'all I was gonna get caught up with y'all with showing y'all some customs and what I've been up to. I've actually got a lot of stuff I got going. You know, I don't always start a custom and then just finish a custom. I've got stuff laying around it's been around since last year with a paint job that's missing decals or wheels or whatever, so I never really know when I'm going to finish one. It's just till I get the right parts and it comes together. Or sometimes some stuff I feel like I have all the parts and then everything just comes together. So we're going to get right into it so I don't keep this video going too long. I did grab a couple basic models here of a couple cars that I customized so you guys can see where I started from. I want to get into this one first. You guys remember when we were doing the simple custom builds? A few of us from, Derek and Jake and Jeremy from Ready to Diecast, who the reason why I bring him up is because he and I both did this most recent one. You guys remember? I'll show you the other ones. When we started, we did a couple. If you guys remember, the whole concept behind the simple custom build was that you just can't strip. That's it. You can't strip the paint or the tampos. You got to work with what it's got. And remember, we started out with this Honda Civic here, keep things moving, and then we moved on to that silver Mercedes, and I did this wild Mercedes that you guys saw. You know, just having fun with it, you know. And this one happened to be silver as a silver base coat, which I actually like that color. Yeah, guys, don't mind the Band-Aid here. I was using the shovel all week last week, tearing my hands up. So anyways, silver is a great base coat. So if you guys don't know, we used the I don't know, there was a premium version of this too in the Fast and Furious. I can't remember which one I used. I think I used this one. They were both metal base, but you guys got to check out Jeremy over at Ready to Diecast. Check out his version because he did a really awesome version. He did his in a blue. I believe he did like a blue candy, like maybe a lowrider style. But you guys got to check him out. And the other reason why I bring him up is because recently I had a mail call, which the audio didn't work in the video, but I want you guys to see it and go check it out on his channel. I'll pop up a picture of the truck. He sent me, we worked out a deal for a trade. I customize something for him as the part of my trade for what he traded me. And he sent me that Coca-Cola M2, I believe it was like the 4-door dually hauler. He sent that to me as part of the trade, to customize it, and I sent it back to him. So luckily he liked it, he was happy with it, and he's got some pictures up on his page, so you guys go check that out if you want to see that. But that's the reason why I wanted to bring it up, that we both did this particular challenge, because I want you guys to go check out what he did to this Nova, because it was incredible. And this way you guys can also see what I did to the dually. But moving on, let's show you guys what I did with the simple custom build for the 70 Chevy Nova here. So I did a sort of like a like a Pro Touring Falcon Nova. And I with silver as a base coat, you can have so much fun, guys. You don't mind me. I'm gonna just try cruising through this here real quick because I got a few customs to show you guys. I just did little details like a little bit of carbon fiber for the B pillars there. I was just trying to go for like a Falcon Nova Chevy, like sort of like a Pro Touring look. These are the LODC wheels. I sort of like I think I chromed out the bumpers and then put like a candy black over them to get that sort of look. And then obviously this car had factory stripes. So initially I thought, well, what if I turn those stripes into like carbon fiber? And I did that, but that alone just really didn't pop. It didn't look that good. So if you guys can see, actually added some red stripe and some blue stripe over the carbon fiber. So the stripes are actually kind of cool, kind of intricate there. Added some 400 SS, some Chevy badges, a little bit of detail around the windshield wipers, and like I said, those are LEDC wheels. They seem to look really good on almost anything. I love those wheels. Didn't really do anything to the interior. Yep, just laid some red candy right over the silver. Silver is a great base coat for a lot of paint jobs. So, and that's my 70 Nova SS Simple Custom Build. If we ever do another one again, I'm sure we'll announce it. But that was the American Muscle one. Now, next up, I want to show you guys what I did. You know, I love this car when this came out. You know, chop top Merc, who doesn't love that? I'm always into old school lowriders and, you know, cool stuff. And, you know, just this car just looks so good. You know, even for a $1 car with the white walls and everything. And the paint job, I love that pearl. I don't know, maybe you guys can let me know in the comments what those are supposed to be coming out of the hood there. What those are supposed to represent. Are those supposed to be like immediate exhaust stacks? I mean, the factory base shows exhaust. Anyways, you guys want to see the custom. Anyways, I didn't like those stacks sticking out of the hood, so I filled them. And here's my approach on what I thought this car could look good as a lowrider. So I put like a crazy purple candy base coat. Let me get this out of the case. Like a purple candy paint job. I always like how the lowriders, the roof always has some kind of wild design on it. So I have all sorts of different patterns that I find off eBay of water slide sheets. Matter of fact, you guys, the first time I played around with this, it was on the Simple Custom Build for this Mercedes. So it's a water slide decal sheet, and you can cut out sections of it. And I thought, man, that could make a really cool lowrider roof. Again, these are LODC wheels. These are their 100-spoke wire wheels. See if I can zoom in a little bit. They do come with spinners, but the spinners just don't scale right. They look too big, so I left them off. Painted the interior white. Like I said, I just went with a real crazy purple metallic paint job. I love this model. I think it looks so killer. Painted the roof white. To be honest, I did this custom twice. I had this thing completely finished, and you know, sometimes tape lines and the edging here could be so tricky, and it didn't come out just right, and I just wasn't happy with it, so I ended up stripping it and doing it completely all over again. Base is just purple. You know, not a real crazy custom, but just something that I want to have fun with. You know, sometimes these new basics come out, and they're just so tempting to want to just have some fun with them. Like I said, I filled the hood. I wasn't sure what those holes were and what those are for, but I didn't like them. I just liked the clean, low look with some wire wheels on there. I just wanted to see what one would look like. So, and there it is. So, another part of that mail call, I should say, from Jeremy at Ready to Diecast was he was kind enough to throw in some Silverados for me. Matter of fact, Jeremy, check it out. Out of the 3, there's only 1 left because I don't know what it is, but every time I start one of these customs on a Silverado, as you guys have seen I've previously done, I just love working on them so much. And every time I work on one, and I'm, you know, working, chopping at it, doing whatever, I'm getting more ideas for other ones. So, that's right, I did another Silverado. So, I love this casting. Matter of fact, Jeremy, I've only got 1 left, so that's 2 others that are in the works right now. I came up with this, I guess you could say it's sort of like another pro touring style. I seem to sort of like have a certain look that I like to go for with these Silverados. The next one, though, is going to be like a replica of another popular Silverado that I really like. But this one, now these wheels, I've had these wheels in stock in my collection for quite a while. So those I do not remember. I believe they were custom 3D printed from somebody off of eBay. So I don't think it was like a name brand on them. But I've had them laying around for a while. And I wanted to fit them up on this truck because I thought they would look cool. A few details on this one. Actually, take this off the base here. I sort of added some what sort of look like airlines for the air suspension. I'm still practicing, like I was showing you guys in the video about how to wrap things with carbon fiber. I'm still practicing with it. I tell you, the more practice you work with this stuff, you'll get a lot better with it. So I wanted to figure out if I could wrap this tailgate and the roll pan down here. But the real challenge I wanted to try out on this, other than just the hood and the inside of the bed, was I wanted to see if I can wrap that bumper. So check that out, guys. That's what I was happy with. That's what I really wanted to see if I could pull off, is one piece wrapping the entire bumper. So I'm getting better with it. I'm getting better with it. It's really cool stuff. That carbon fiber wrap stuff that I got there, that I can't remember the brand. It was Race something, but you guys can see in my previous video, that stuff is really, really incredible. You can do some, if you're really, also I'm using decal set too to soften it up. But if you cut it out right and you practice with it, you can really wrap some really small, intricate stuff. Just a few details. This was I believe this was a decal set from a Mod My Ride that was for like an R34. But then I added some chevron stripes here, and some raised white letters on the tires. That 454 SS, that was from a different decal set. I never use particular decal sets. Very few customs have just one decal set. I like to chop up all different sorts of decals for my customs. Those taillights probably came. Matter of fact, these taillights was just a red decal sheet, and I cut squares out and stuck them on there. So I don't even have Silverado taillights. Just cut a little chunk of, because painting them on, I have a hell of a time with painting them on. But see the base, just a gloss black base. I really like these tires and wheels. Some nice tread on them. Actually, I think I put these tires on these wheels. I don't believe these wheels actually had those tires with them. So, and they are deeper in the back than the front. Sort of got that staggered look. But yeah, I love making these custom Silverados. All right, enough talk about that. Moving on, one more custom, one that I wrapped up recently. I've been wanting to do something just a little wild, so I wanted to have some fun and do like a crazy paint job with some crazy decals. So I took the little EK Honda Civic, the oh so popular EK9, and I made this custom here. So I've seen these decals before. I believe these were on Mod My Ride as well, and I was always skittish of using them because, you know, the Samurai has to go all the way across and onto the glass, and I was like, I don't know how that's gonna look. But hey, sometimes you just gotta try something and see how it looks. So I went with that decal set. I tell you, it's funny, I was stumped on wheels for this. After I had the decals, the paint laid down, and I was like, work. Hey, I've got these work wheels. So it was sort of like a given. I just had to use those. So the paint job on this is actually, I kind of wish I didn't lay down so many decals over it, so because it kind of hides it, but the paint job actually came out pretty slick. Sort of starts out with like a light plum, and it fades and gets darker. And then to the very back, it starts right at the very tip of the bottom of the spoiler. Oh, and there's a chrome strip right in between. And it goes to like this dark purple, almost grape color in the back, which in this lighting, to you guys, is just going to look black. But yeah, the paint job actually came out really clean on this. I say that because I always have a hard time taping off lines, but yeah, this one I was pretty happy with. Interior, nothing too crazy, just sort of dolled up the factory red in there a little bit, but you know, like I said, interiors I'm not all that interested in messing with those. Carbon fiber over the hood. I went with some yellow headlights, a little bit of Type R badging on the grill, on the sides. I found these exhaust tips that I think are pretty clean and fun, just as a simple little addition on cars. They're actually in the jewelry department at Hobby Lobby. They're just little jewelry couplings. You can find whole bags of them, and they make just clean, simple little exhaust tips. So that's what I threw on there. Like I said, the work wheels, I love these wheels. Stanced it out a little bit. Just wanted to go with something a little more wild as far as the JDM goes. Oh yeah, this was the premium all white from the Boulevard Chasing J's Civic. That's what it started out as. Base, I just did what I like to do on these metal cars now. I just like to smooth them out. I just really like the look of just making it nice and clean and smoothing it all out. Just nice black. So that's what I did for that. And that's my my last custom here. To get caught up with you guys with customs. I got a lot more coming, a lot more cool stuff, but I didn't want to keep this video going too long. But definitely go check out Jeremy over at Ready to Diecast. Go check out his version of the simple custom build of the 70 Nova SS. It looks fantastic. And also, you could check out the truck that he sent me as part of our trade that I customized. So you can go check it out on his channel and see what you think. And that's it for this one, guys. I just wanted to catch up with you guys with a few customs. And man, I've got a haul to show you guys, to catch up with you guys lately with haul stuff I've been picking up from like old stuff, new stuff. I've ordered some new protective cases for haulers. Lots of new stuff coming, guys. Hang tight. Promise some new stuff will be coming soon. I appreciate you guys watching. Catch you on the next one. Take it easy, guys.